a 1v1. We're going to different bodies of water, and we're gonna catch fish over 2 pounds that could be weighed.
Yes. That's a nice one. That's a scoreable, I think.
Got him. Man, a stump like that is a perfect spot.
You want to go first? I'll go first. I'll tell you what I got. I have got Welcome back, folks, to another episode of the Googan Squad. To my left here, I have what I would consider a friend, at least into the moment. But in a few short seconds, this so-called friend and I are about to become enemies. Yay! We are about to commence in a little 1v1 fish-off. Most of the folks during Googan Week have left and gone back to their families and homes, with Rackley and I being the fishy mother truckers we are.
Stragglers.
We figured we'd film one last video for you guys and go crank. So, Rackley, tell us how today's video is going to go down.
Here's what it is. It's a 1v1. We're going to different bodies of water, and we're going to catch fish over 2 pounds that could be weighed.
Yes.
If you don't catch fish over 2 pounds, you can't count it. Whoever catches the most wins. So we're in the same region, but 2 different bodies of water, and we're going to be using a special piece of technology here to help us catch fish today, and it's Deep Dive. Maybe you've heard of it. If you haven't, click the link down below and get you some of that, because this app breaks down lakes very quickly in a very simple fashion. If you're new to fishing lakes or you fish them all the time, it's a great tool to have. We're going to show you some of that here today.
Yeah, I'm going to use that Deep Dive app to go cranking, but my friend, I'll shake your hand one last time as buddies.
Now we're enemies.
Get crushed. Now we're enemies.
We made it to the lake. I actually just made my first cast, and I think JON may still be driving, so this is good. Get a head start. Remember, fish over 2 pounds. Oh, I just had a bite right there. First cast, had a bite. Fish over 2 pounds are going to count today. This water looks fantastic. Come on, we gotta strike first blood right here. Come on, buddy. Need you right here. There you go. Get angry, get dialed. There he is. Eat that swim bait. All right. Here we go. First fish of the day. Caught a bass on a little bass. I don't think you could get a better hook set than that right there. Holy cow. First point. There we go. All right, we're gonna put him on the scale. It's pretty skinny, but I think he's gonna make our mark. That is 2 pounds, 3 ounces. 2 pounds, 3 ounces. That is point for moi. Thank you, buddy. Taking a little weightless bait like this lunker log. I'm flicking it around in this flat, and I'm also just scanning. I'm looking with my polarized lenses to look for little bald spots in the grass where they're making beds, or just anywhere that looks like they might move up on, and then I'll kind of peek and see if I see any bass. But while I'm doing that, I always like to throw something out in front of me, because you usually pick up some fish doing that too. I'm on. We're on. Oh yeah. Just like I was saying, I'm kind of looking for bedding areas, but I'm just always tossing out front. Oh my gosh, this fish is so charged up, man. Oh my gosh, come here. Oh my gosh, barely hooked, guys. Oh, maybe he's hooked better than I thought. Just saw that little hook hanging right there. Thought I might lose him. Nice fish, probably about, I'm gonna say 3, high 2s, 3. Let's check him, let's see what it is. Let's see if I'm as accurate as I think I am. I'm gonna say 2 pounds, 14 ounces. Oh, bigger. That's a 3-3. 3-3 right there. Nice 3-pounder. We'll give it a sniff. Ah. Good. I swear this water looks cleaner than. Oh my gosh, dude! I had one up in the tree. Look at this. Oh my gosh, what a bite! What an eat! I threw up there under that tree and one came out and grabbed it. Looks like another 3-pounder. Oh, 3 pounds. Oh, let's check you out. Nice fish right there, guys. That one's probably 3.5. And I skipped that lunker log up under there and it just came out and whacked it immediately. Gorgeous fish, gorgeous fish. You know, we're not weighing today, but we got a nice little sack going. I think it's gonna be 3.5. 3 pounds, 8 ounces. 3 pounds, 8 ounces. Okay, I'm on. All right, there we go. We're gonna let that beautiful fish go back into its spawning area. It's one thing we're really trying to do here in the spring, guys, is we catch our fish and immediately, you know, maybe take a quick pick, then just get them back. Get them back, let them recover. It's so hard. The springtime is so hard on the fish. You know, I think if I had it my way, people probably hate me for saying this, but make sections of the lake that are like sanctuaries so they can always have a recovery spot. Kind of like whitetails always need like a spot that they can go and be safe and recover. So these fish are getting pounded, but there's a lot of them in here. On. Fish on. What's that? I have a lunker log. It's a Googan Baits lunker log. You can get them at googansquad.com. Use my promo code LFG, save 10% at checkout. They work really good. All right, not a very big one. That one's not gonna breach the 2-pound mark. We'll let it go. But that is 3 points. 3 points in a short amount of time. We're doing good work here today, boys. We're doing good work. Found a good spot.
Welcome. I am on my lake. John B has entered the chat. About an hour away, Rackley is fishing. I think he got a little bit of a head start on me, but that's fine. We're still gonna fish for 2 hours here. He's gonna get 2 hours there. I wanna show you guys one of the cool things about this app that you can do. Now, this is not just like one of those apps that shows you contour and like where the humps and the brush piles are at. This one breaks it down and shows you like where the wind is blowing, so you can maybe go into the wind if you've got a good windy bite, or stay out of the wind. Now, today I want to stay out of the wind because the boat position is pretty important when you're fishing these open spots, and it tells me that right here. So we're fishing kind of this bank. The wind is kind of blowing this way a little bit, but there's just not much wind today in general. Another cool thing that this app does is it shows you stream flow. So it shows you where water is dumping into the lake. We've got a couple decent little creek arms that we could go check out. Maybe looking for some spawning bass. Then you've got this other thing that shows you water inflow. So it's gonna basically pinpoint areas where after a good rain, you'll have like temporary flow running into the water, which is also very nice for getting on, you know, spawning bass and pre-spawn bass. But this little flat's really cool. We have a little bit of breeze coming over here. I love this app because it is legitimately catered to anglers. And it's not gimmicky in my opinion. Like, this is something that a lot of guys have been using. You can also do satellite to show you maybe what the water clarity looks like. You can also pop into the weather and see what the temp is, of course. Oh, there's a busting bass right there. Feeding windows, which is pretty neat, shows you at what point the moon is rising or setting. Very cool. The wind, barometric pressure. We've got a high pressure system. It's rising, which we'll see how that affects the bite. And then we've got chance of rain over here. This is cool. It's like all the apps that anglers use in one app. Deep Dive is very neat. Oh wow, that's a cool little 3D look at the lake as well. I'm pretty pumped though. I think we're fixing to go bop them today. So stick with, stay tuned, and let's just get to fishing. Oh, they like this a lot. It's a giant red ear, or giant bluegill. Wow, first fish of the day, massive bluegill. Not gonna count, but that was kind of a cool little catch. Upside down gill. Later, Stinky. Thanks for biting. There we go. First fish, maybe. Ooh, feels pretty decent. I don't think this is a bass. It's not, it's a drum. Damn, dude, I can't catch a bass today. What the hell? A drum and a bluegill before a bass is something else. Just a little pip. Just a little pip, not what we're after. I knew instantly. Oh, I don't know how many Rackley's got, but I gotta work. I gotta put in some work.
There we go. I don't know if it's gonna make the cut. Catching a lot of fish, but I don't think this one is gonna make the cut. I'm gonna return him back for, oh my gosh. How is this possible? 116, that is a 2-pounder. 116, I'm counting that. 16 ounces is a 2-pound, why did it not go to 2? That's so weird. Let this fish go. See you, buddy. You know, John's probably still driving right now, and I got like, what, 4 or 5 points? Doing some damage here. Doing some damage. Getting an early start. Did my homework, see? Did my homework. My pre-fishing in the deep dive app. The water right there. You see the bed though. Go. There we go. It's a point. Ah, nice fish. Nice fish. Look at that. Jig in the face. Definitely over 2 pounds. I think that's gonna be my 5th point, John. John, where are you right now? Because we're on them, son. We're on them. Smell you later, buddy. Get back to making babies. Fish on. Oh, I think it's gonna be another point. I think it's gonna be another point. It's gonna be close. God, these things are just full of piss and vinegar, man. Love to see it. Little piss missiles. Looks like he's hooked pretty good. God, they just don't give up, man. Don't give up. This water is just the right temperature for him right now. It felt like a 2-pounder when I boat flipped him, so let's see. That lunker log is just absolutely doing damage on these fish. Absolutely doing damage. It is a 2-4. 2 pounds, 4 ounces, folks. I believe that is number 6 for myself. Where you at, John? How we doing? How we doing, brother? Mano-y mano. Gonna let this fish go. See you, buddy.
There's one.
Please be a 2-pounder. I don't know if it's gonna be a 2. Oh, it's gonna be kind of close.
First bass today. We've got 3 species already. This is something else. Oh, it's not a 2. Not a scoreable fish. Unfortunately, we got to send her back without weighing her. Dang it, dude. Dang it. It's a good sign, though. It means that we're in the right area where there's some bass. There we go. A little stinky. Ooh, stinky. Later, Binkus on the old nuke punch, just doing a little bit of dragging up there. Just dragging my nuke, dragging my cricket. Could be a fun way to catch them, dude. I've also got my my spotter up there on that tower. He's looking for bass. He's gonna radio down if he sees any 11s on beds for me. Thank you.
Micro. Micro, where's your girlfriend? Another little buck on the flat. I want to catch a girl that's fat. Got the lugger locked down the hatch. Think I'm gonna find me another batch. The song of the spawn is on. It's going on all day long. Yeah, 64 degrees. Likes to please them. Anyway, that was a song. I promise I won't do that again. Unless I catch like a 10. That's a nice one. That's a scoreable, I think. That might be a scoreable. That might be a scoreable. Whew, finally. Finally. Yeah, that's a 2-pounder all day. Take that, Rackley. We finally got one. We don't suck that bad. Come here. Oh, is it gonna be though? It's actually a little smaller than I thought. That's gonna be 2 pounds. Caleb, what do you think? 2-pounder? That's a 2-pounder all day. If it wasn't all full of shad, I'd say no. First fish of the day, we'll take them. Gotta get back in there. They're schooling. That was nice. That's gonna be a 2-pounder. Another 2. Another 2-pounder. Yes, sir, finally. Whew, we got 2 on the board. That's a nice fat one. They're down here eating shad, and I can't get him on anything that looks like a shad, but I can get him to eat the nuke punch, which is so funny. That's like one weird thing about fishing is sometimes you gotta throw something that is on the bottom if like they don't want to eat what you're throwing on top. Nice fish. I'm gonna need the pliers for this guy. Nice little 2-pounder. Both my fish are probably barely 2 pounds. I could put them on the scale, but I think Rackley would agree it's a 2-1, 2-pound, 1-ounce fish. Thank you. Whew. Man, they fight hard in here. Got me a bass on a stump. Looks like a point. Got him. And a stump like that is a perfect spot. Perfect spot for a fry garter. There is a bigger one. This one just swam into. Oh, they're trying to pair up. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is crazy. There's like a 3-pounder that's chasing this one around, is wondering, what are you doing? Where are you going with that worm? Should I eat that? This is nuts. This one's gonna be close, man. It's gonna be close. I think it is a 2-pounder though. He's got it. He's got it. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a 2-pounder. I can feel him. I can feel him now. John, I hope you got something going, brother. I hope you got something going, because it's going very well over here. 2 pounds, 1 ounce. A little skinnier than I thought, but nice fry garter. You're losing some calories, losing some weight, buddy. You need to get back in there, protect your fry, do your thing, eat up. I haven't turned on my graphs. That is a good day of fishing when you don't even turn on the graph. Literally just looked at the deep dive app. I was like, yep, I'm gonna go here. Started fishing here. Don't have anything on. Oh, I think we got number 8 here. Just flicking around the old wacky. There we go. Oh, nice fish, nice fish. Hooked him exactly where you want to. I'm using that lunker wacky hook, or actually it's the finesse hook. It's got a little bend to it off to the side. I love that. Just pull into them, gets them really good. All right, we'll confirm. Quite the head start. That is 2 pounds, 4 ounces. Nice fish. 2 and a quota. So let him go. Perfect fish for today's competition. Oh, that's a little bit better. Maybe they like the jerk bait. That one feels all right. That might be another 2. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Just got to keep throwing stuff around in order to find out what they want. Normally I don't throw
a jerkbait on a spinning rod, but you can get extra distance on the spinning rod, in my opinion. That's another 2-pounder, I believe. They're out here eating shad. Oh, should I weigh that one? I don't know. That one might not be 2. It's gonna be close. I'll weigh her. I'll start weighing some of these smaller ones because they may not be 2 pounds. 2-2, just barely. Little pip stink. Later. 3 points on the board. Let's keep eating.
Point fish. Oh yeah. There we go. There's a post spawn fish out on a point. We got some wind that's picking up. No need to weigh that one. That one's a solid 2. That's one of my first offshore bites of the season so far. Pretty cool. Usually when they start to move offshore, there's more with them. Beautiful fish.
My timer just went off. That was 2 hours. Golly. What'd I catch, 3? Okay, well, it's time to call Rackley. Had a pretty piss poor performance. Did catch some fish, but no absolute giants. Let's see what the score is. I don't think I did very good. Sure, dude, sure. Nice.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
Johnny
Let's
boy.
tally up the score. Let's tally up the score, you stinky little dangler.
I mean, speaking of staking, how's it smelling over there?
Man, I'll tell you what, it smells like drum and shad.
Ooh. Okay, I'm liking the way this is sounding right now.
You want to go first? I'll go first. I'll tell you what I got. I have got three. I've caught 3 bass today.
3
legal
bass. Over 2
3
pounds.
legal bass, yes.
Okay. All right. Well,
I would have to assume you got me beat, but you never know.
yes, sir. I think we got an earlier jump on you as well, but we got 9 scoreable bass.
Damn. What was your biggest?
Biggest one, honestly, not big, like 3.5 pounds. But just got those perfect size 2-pounders to take the dub.
No, all mine were little. I probably caught maybe 6 bass all day, but only 3 of them were 2. But hey, put her there. I'm reaching into the phone. I'm shaking your hand. Congratulations, good sir. And hey, good Googan week.
Better luck next time, buddy.
Yep, thank you. A little shade. Okay, that's enough. All right, bye. Take care.
All right, guys. Well, it looks like we got the dub. The 1v1 here. Story of the day, guys. Wacky rig, absolutely crushed. Had a little bit of swim bait action as well. It's just spawny. It's getting spawny out here. If you guys want to check out that app we've been talking about today, it's linked down below, and it is available in the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Let us know what you want to see next in the comments down below. Thank y'all for being here, and we will see you on another episode of the Googan Squad.